Hello everyone, this is Stephanie. Welcome to another video. So today we're going to review the June 2017 Dollar Bead Box, but before we do that I wanted to show you a couple of things I made with May's Bead Box. So here they are. So I made this tassel lariat, and then I made this wrap bracelet, and I used that really pretty hand-dyed Chinese silk cord on the wrap bracelet, and I used the beadalon wire to make this netted piece that I've wrapped the the cord around. And my friend's daughter wanted me to make her one, so I made another one, again using the wire. So that 10 feet of wire is, is doing pretty good as far as, making a couple things out of it. So I made her one, and then I got a request for a choker from a viewer, and I think that this would make a really pretty choker. So that'll probably be coming up on a video. All right, so that's the little bracelet, and I want to show you the lariat tassel that I made. So here it is, and again using the beads from the bead box. So I've used here the heart check glass beads. I used this pretty big porcelain bead, the bead caps. I used the beadalon beading wire, and what I did is I made a sort of a Y type of lariat. So this piece is connected to a toggle that I put on like so. So here's the toggle and the toggle loop, and then I have this piece hanging from it, and then here's the bar that goes through the loop here, and it kind of it falls really pretty. This kind of goes down on the décolleté, and then this hangs down. So I was really having fun. I really had fun making both of these projects, and there are many more beads in there to play with. So I'll be going back to the box periodically. All right, so let me clear the decks, and then we'll pull out the bead box for June, and we'll take a look and see what's inside. All right, see you in a few. Okay, so here's our bead box, and inside we have the bead bag, which is a separate subscription here. So we'll take a look at that first, and then we'll look at the bead box after. So here it is, and the bead bag are check fire polish beads, and you get 4 strands of 3 millimeters and 4 strands of 4 millimeters. So let's take a look. So we've got some jet, so jet black, beautiful, very sparkly. We've got dark gray opal, and I love that dark gray opal. That is really pretty. Let's see if I can pull on a teeny bit. Okay, we've got dark gray opal. We've got opaque pink silver luster, and this is really pretty. There was a bead in the Dollar Bead Box from last month that was a vintage star bead, and this is very similar in color, so that range of pink is great. It gives you, the opportunity to collect beads of similar color and different shapes, which is so great. I love doing that. All right, so we have that, and then vintage jonquil, and that's sort of very, very, very pale yellowish, pale yellow, pretty sparkly color. Love. Then we've got the 4 millimeters, and we've got copper rose luster. Very pretty. Now these, I don't know if they're showing on YouTube this way, but they're showing almost a little yellow on my camera. They're not. There's a lot of pink in here, like rose in here, and with a little gold luster, but I don't know why it looks on my screen to be a little bit like this, a little bit of yellow in there, but there really isn't. Okay. Opaque white luster. Beautiful. Again, really love the opaque beads, and the little luster finish is gorgeous. Ocean blue. Love the ocean blue. I have other beads. I think I have some. There's actually a 3 millimeter in the May bead box that's got a blue in it, and there's an 8 millimeter in that box that has a blue in it. So look what a great way to collect, as I said, colors of different shaped beads. I love that. All right, and then we've got an emerald green. Love the emerald green, really pretty. All right, so there's your bead bag. So go on their website, if you're interested, go on their website and stock up on your beads, $1 a strand. So if you find one you love, you know, it's a great way to build up your stash. All right, so that's the bead bag. So let's look at the box. Here's the box. Open it up, you get your letter. And here are the beads. And on the other side, you have a list of all your beads. I'll pull them out. And then we'll take a look at what we've got here. So I'm just going to go down the list. So of the strands, there are 3x7mm check dagger beads, and these are True Purple AB. Very, very pretty dagger bead. Beautiful. Love. And then we've got 6mm check glass lentil beads, and these are peridot, my birthstone. I don't have any lentil beads, so this will be very cool to play with. And one of my favorite combinations, purple and green, so loving. All right. 6mm check glass bicones in jonquil, and these are very cool. I've never really used a check glass bicone. It's not faceted. It's very pretty and very, very sparkly, even though it's not faceted. And of course we have the jonquil 3mm in the bead bag, so how nice is that? Love these colors, like daffodils and gladiolas, you know, hyacinths. I love them. Very pretty colors. So then 8x20mm check glass tabular oval beads. I don't know what a tabular oval bead is, but it's pretty. Crystal with aqua stripes. So here we go. Here's the bead. It's beautiful. And it's funny, I happen to have a bead that is shaped like this that's bigger, so it's kind of nice to have another one and in this color that's in this color and bigger to add to my stash. So there you go. Here are our strands. And then the additional items, we have artistic wire slide clasp, and this is a 3-ring slide clasp. Who doesn't love those? I mean, I love, you know, I have lots of, you know, I always order these. I use them all the time. 8mm vintage Swarovski multifaceted bead. Very cool. Let's pull it out. How pretty. It's vitral. How sparkly. And how nice to have all these little additions to, you know, to your bead stash, so that when you want a pretty focal bead, you've got it. Okay. Let's put that one out. And then we have 6mm Swarovski top drilled bicones. Oh, I love these. And these are air blue opal. I love this color. It's like one of my favorite colors right here. Don't we love this theme? Look at this. It's gorgeous. And then in the bead bag we had those pretty blue beads, and you know, so it's really nicely thought out, I think, you know, color-wise. Look how pretty these are. These are gorgeous. Love. Okay. And then we've got 6x9 Swarovski center drilled drops. A little trouble talking. There we go. Very pretty. I have a bunch of these in different colors. I love the little 6x9 drops. They're great little additions to an earring or a drop for a necklace. And these have that pretty finish on them, hematite finish. Beautiful. Then we have 5x6mm oval bracelet chain. I love this combination of, you know, the combination of beads, you know, the variety going on here. I mean, it's really very cool. I mean, it's not like, would you think to buy, you know, bracelet chain with all this? No. I mean, it's great that, you know, that all these pieces are in here, so you can, you know, it gets the imagination going. So here you go. It's a foot. You can use it as a bracelet, hang charms from it, add, you know, beaded necklace to it. You probably could even, I don't know, maybe you can cut pieces off if you wanted to make, you know, drop earrings. I think that it's really cool. It's just cool to have this stuff. Okay, 12x14mm check glass table cut butterfly, and there are 2 of them. And the color varies. And these are very cute. Okay, so they have the sort of the wiggly stripe in them. And just off the top of my head, so, and they're horizontally drilled. Off the top of my head, how cool would it be just to make a double strand necklace? You know, just stringing, make a double strand for the summer. How pretty is that? Love that idea. So very cute. Okay. Then we have 10 by 14 millimeter check glass butterfly. Got a couple of butterflies going on here. Oh, these are adorable. So the base bead is tanzanite, and then it's got this cool color finish on it. Look at that. That's beautiful. Purple, a sort of yellow, and a bluish. Look how pretty that is. Love. And look at the color, you know, look at the theme going on again. You know, that to me, that's wonderful to have this color theme going on. All right. Again, I think you know, I would go like a triple strand or a double strand, you know, it would be really cute. There we go. Let's see, 12 by 15 millimeter vintage German hand cut 3-tone glass drop. That's a mouthful. Beautiful. Love my green. And look how pretty these are. They have a really pretty depth to them with different color, almost like a marble. Really nice. And there's something coming up in this box that I think is going to look beautiful with these. All right, so we have those. Very pretty. Love those. And then we have a natural amethyst nugget. I love the variety of stuff. Like, really cool. You know, from a nugget to a crystal to, you know, to a chain. It's really cool. Look at this cool nugget. Love it. And, you know, and last month they had the crystal points, you know, in that pink. Could be a nice, like, crazy, like, really big necklace. Oh, that's very cool. And again, the color theme is great. 18 by 18 check glass tabular square peacock finish bead. These are really big. I mean, it's hard to tell on camera, but they're, you know, these single beads are pretty big. And look at that cool bead. Look at the colors and look at the depth and look at how it's made. It's really pretty. Love. That's gorgeous. That is a really nice focal bead. Okay, then we've got a 10 millimeter. We have 10 millimeter antique brass plated floral bead caps. And I love the bead caps from last box. I mean, there's something that I don't often buy, so it's nice to have, you know, a little supply of different colored bead caps. So the last box had silver bead caps, and these are brass or copper. They look coppery to me. All right, so here we go. Here are your bead caps. And then we have 14 by 20 millimeter pewter filigree pendants. And these are antique copper. And this is the little component that I think is going to look beautiful with these green beads. So here they are. And they're good, really nice quality, really, really pretty. So my idea right off the bat is to make an earring and do a little embellishment around the earring, just like that. And then maybe even use some of these purple daggers or, you know, something to embellish the earring a little bit. But I'm going to make myself a pair of earrings using these. I just, you know, just love it. All right, so here we go. I think we have everything. So this is a very, very cool box. Here, I'll pull out the fire polish beads so you can see everything together. Let me pull everybody up a little bit. All right, so here we go. Here's the bead bag items, and here are the bead box items above us. And it's just, you know, really nice. So you know, I think it's just such a great idea. And, you know, it's so nice to have all these different beads in your stash, so that if you need a focal bead, okay, I want to make a little something for my daughter or my granddaughter, and I need a butterfly or two. So instead of, you know, having to, you know, go and order something somewhere, you know, you have these variety of beads, and you just go to your stash and, hey, I could make anything out of this. So there you go, there you have it. They're great beads. I mean, I really have to say that I've really enjoyed making the stuff I made from it, and I am enjoying putting these in my stash and pulling them out when I need to. All right, so thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next video. Take Take care. Bye-bye.